I'm sure by now you've heard that Judge Arun gave Diddy 4 years and 2 months jail time for 2 of the 5 crimes he initially was charged with. What I want to talk about in this video is why out of the 20 years he could have given Diddy, he only gave him 4. The judge did take into account other convictions for people who were convicted of the same crime as Diddy. So 4 years and 2 months was what he was sentenced. He does have to pay a $500,000 fine, and after he completes his jail time, he'll have 5 years of probation to complete. When you're on probation, you can't drink alcohol or take drugs. You have to stay employed or in school. You have to live in a specific place unless they allow you to travel. You absolutely cannot commit another crime. You possibly have to take drug tests, counseling, and do community service. And if he breaks any of those rules, he could be put back in jail. So there is something to those 5 years of probation that he gets. The court was flooded with letters of support for Diddy from everybody. Even Young Miami wrote a letter, and she's been mostly quiet throughout this whole process. The court received letters from his family, his colleagues, and even the victims. Diddy himself even wrote a letter apologizing for the hurt and pain he caused others. He did mention Cassie in the letter, stating that he was sober now and that he took full accountability and was humbled by the whole ordeal. He asked the judge not to make an example of him by giving him a harsh sentence, and that he was scared to death to leave his mother and his children alone. Lastly, he vowed never to commit another crime. Oh, in Diddy's letter, he asked for pity due to the living conditions of the prison he was being held in. Next, he submitted a video of old footage of him with his family and working in the community. On the day of the actual sentencing, 6 of his 7 children took the stand, pleading and crying for their father to be released from prison. Now, it's being reported that their testimony was pretty gut-wrenching and very hard to hear and to watch. Another thing that might have played a part in his sentencing, reports are saying that Diddy really looks bad. He doesn't look well at all. He looks frail, weak, and broken. So here we are almost exactly 2 years after Cassie filed her civil lawsuit that started the probe into Diddy's actions, and it has finally come to a close. Let's chop it up in the comments, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.